Paul Hanlon, welcome to Raith TV. How are you?
I'm good. Hi, good, Graham.
It's been an interesting week for you. How are you feeling after everything that's been going on this week?
Obviously, it's been busy. Obviously, unexpected at the start of the week in terms of the manager leaving. It's never nice when managers and two good people that leave the football club, two people that really put their heart and soul into trying to make this club better. Give their all every day, and we're great to work with. So it's a sad time when people lose their job. And then to be asked to kind of take the team now along with Potts, I say it's obviously a privilege for me to be in this position. It's a great opportunity as well, an exciting one as well, because I feel like we've got a really good squad and a good game coming up on Saturday to try and win.
Yeah, I mean, let's go through the sort of running of events then. You know, Saturday finishes, boys were back in on Monday, everything was training, and then of course the news was delivered on Tuesday morning. When did you get the nod from the board of directors? What was the conversations like for yourself?
I know it was more official, obviously, after the manager had been told, and obviously himself and Kirky knew that they were leaving, and it was a few discussions with Potts and guys on the board that this was the direction they wanted to take, and was I ready to take it on? And obviously it was a bit of thinking time, a few people to speak to and things like that as well. So, but no, obviously grabbed the opportunity with both hands, excited to do it. Feel there's a real opportunity to learn and grow as a coach. And obviously I've got a big job on the playing side as well. So, been obviously the first day or so a bit difficult trying to juggle what needs done, who does it, and also remembering I'm a player as well, and to prepare myself for training sessions and games. So we're there now. We're looking forward to the game. All preparations done and excited.
Yeah, you know, I think most Raith Rovers fans would agree. We've seen you coming into Starts Park into Raith Rovers. You look like a leader on the pitch, and you lead by example in the way that you play as well. So was taking a step into coaching always going to be something that you looked at towards the end of your career?
Yeah, and I've done bits of it certainly the last year. I had a Thursday where it was my coaching day. I'd done a bit during the day and then a bit later on at nights. Not to this level, but just kind of drip feeding a bit in when I can. Obviously still a full-time football player, so it's difficult with a young family, but the preparations were there. I've done my licence, done a sort of business and sport degree as well, so all preparations, but you just never know if you're going to get that opportunity. Then obviously the opportunities came to me just now in terms of this player manager role, and I want to grab it with both hands and enjoy it and take as much in and learn as much as possible.
And from a footballer's point of view, you know, you can't make it through a career the length that you've been in so far without having to deal with other managers coming and going throughout your period of time. So you'll have seen a fair few managers coming and going through your time as a footballer. And does that help you? Have you learned lessons from different managers that you've played under and even been in circumstances like this yourself?
Yeah, well, listen, I've got the experience of it, and I know the feeling when two good people leave. There's that kind of hole left, and it's been up to me and Potts. Now I'm kind of on the other side now, where I'm the one that has to pick up the pieces. I'm the one that has to kind of lift the spirits, but then I'm probably in a privileged position as well, where I know what the boys want, I know what they like, I know their characters, so I can probably in a stronger position to decide what we're doing in training, what will get the boys going again, and things like that. So. That's what we've tried to do this week.
Yeah, you mentioned about the added pressure of being a player and a manager. You know, when you speak to most football managers, they'll tell you it's a difficult enough job to manage being a manager of a football team, but you've also got to look after yourself. You've got to keep yourself in the team as well, and you're an important part of the Raith Rovers team. So how important is it having guys like John Potter and the other coaching staff around you to help and support you?
No, exactly. Honestly, I can't thank them enough for how much they've done for me the last few days, trying to guide me, and just in terms of what happens after training on Tuesday and a Wednesday, what you're preparing for, just the kind of flow of the working week that I've not been kind of accustomed to, but obviously my playing role. But then comes a time where, say it's maybe half an hour before training starts and everything's set up and ready, then I need to go and put my player hat back on and prepare my body for training and getting ready, all the things I do religiously anyway in the morning. So it's just that flip through the course of the day. It'll be a gym session in the afternoon that I don't want to miss. So I just flipping in and out at the minute and kind of seeing what that looks like.
And of course, you know, it's Friday afternoon now. Normally you'd be getting ready to go home as a player, relax and get yourself prepared and ready for a game on Saturday. But, you know, there's always going to be other things in their mind now ahead of it tomorrow, because as well as that, you've got to start thinking about squad selections, formations and all these kind of things. Have the boys been quite helpful with you, or is it now you're getting headaches for selection processes and stuff like that as well?
No, that's it. First few days, everything's great. The boys are at it. Quality and training's been really good. Can't ask any more of them in that situation. But now as you said, the serious stuff starts. Teams need picked. There's been a couple of wee issues in the squad that boys in and out, a couple of niggles, a couple of things going on. So it's managing them, working out who's ready to go and who's not, and picking a team accordingly.
I suppose when you have these conversations with new managers coming into football clubs and things, you ask them how much they know about the Championship and what we know of Raith Rovers in the Championship and our oppositions. It's a wee bit easier for yourself because guys that we'll be going up against tomorrow, you've played against this season already. So when it comes to our opposition tomorrow against Airdrie, what are we expecting?
I think everyone knows. As I said, I know the league, a lot of fans that come along to games, they see the teams regularly. But what I've seen in Airdrie in the most recent games, I think they're kind of going back towards the style they had before, a lot of possession-based, tight, intricate passing and things like that. And they've got good footballers, there's no doubt about it. They've got good footballers, they've got good pace in their team, so they're going to be a threat. But I know that the majority of the boys are aware of that. We made them aware of that again this morning in terms of the opposition analysis stuff. But I want us to be better as well. I want us to. We've got a good foundation in the squad. They've been hard working, a real kind of togetherness and team spirit, and working hard to get over the line in games. But can we just add a little bit more on top of that? That's what I'm looking for this weekend.
Well, Paul, all the very best, and I can only say that everybody at Raith Rovers is right behind you, and I'm sure I speak for all the supporters as well. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you.